What should the government have done differently than they have? Because this has been topsy-turvy, to say the least.
Yes, I mean, you mentioned 50 plus changes to the rules. Just come up with some coherent, logical rules and stick to them. I mean, at the moment, the UK is such an outlier compared with certainly the rest of Europe, actually the rest of the world, in terms of some of the things that it requires. A test before departure and another test after arrival. The test before departure. Yeah, I've had a really serious somebody poking swabs down my throat, up my nose, and that's important because I want to know that the test has been properly conducted. You, Andrew, could come over here with a lateral flow test. You send a picture of that test to the testing company. You then send another picture with the single black line, we hope, and they will send you a certificate saying, yeah, Andrew is absolutely clear to go. Now, that looks to me too easy, and you ought to insist on a proper medically conducted test. But for goodness sake, I'm going to a self-storage warehouse in Battersea tomorrow at 8:30 for what I hope is a cheap and easy PCR test that I have to have after arrival. That, with the greatest respect, is not necessarily going to be conducted by a medical professional in good clinical surroundings. And it's frankly a joke because I'm fully vaccinated, and for the rules to be as they are is ludicrous. And to say to Canadians, oh, we don't actually trust or recognise your jabs. We do from America, but not from Canada. So therefore, you're going to have to quarantine. That's just absolutely mad.
I thought you were coming. I thought you went through the airport testing. Didn't you tell me was it at Gatwick or was it at Heathrow?
That's right. I normally get it done, but unfortunately I'm coming into Stansted, and you're absolutely right. Well done. I would hope people just have a test as soon as you touch down. Forget the day 2 nonsense. It's the day you arrive or one of the 2 following days. But unfortunately, by the time I get there tonight, Stansted has closed down, so I've had to find another one, and we will see how that works out in the self-storage warehouse.
So just to be, we just take you out when we need you to talk into a camera or a microphone. We leave you in the self-storage warehouse, big yellow thing. This test that you get at airports. So if you're coming back from an amber country, you have to have a PCR test within 2 days, don't you?
Everybody coming in from any country in the world, apart from lovely Ireland, has to have a PCR test, right. At least one of them. And so you have to pre-book that. And then I haven't yet started filling out the passenger locator form. I believe for the UK, I filled in about 100 of them. I believe that Franz Kafka was heavily involved in the drafting of it. It's like an exam you've not revised for. It's just horrible. Right. But I've got a reference number which I can now plug into that. All of this had been booked very much at the last minute because the testing rules are so ludicrous and onerous and expensive that they can't possibly get any worse. And I keep hoping they're going to get easier. So I fill out that. Then finally I trudge up to Ryanair check-in, and they will check that my pre-departure test and my post-departure tests are all okay. My post-arrival tests are okay. That I filled out the passenger locator form. Then I get on the plane, and finally I get back to lovely Stansted.